A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel, the Twin Flame Union. I hope all of you people are keeping up with the Ascension lifestyle, because Ascension is a lifestyle. At least you're trying to keep up with it. And as I always say, that without the 5D union, 3D union is not possible. It is 5D union that is the real union. Because when you are in a 5D union, you are able to manifest your intentions. You are able to live in an equanimous lifestyle, balanced lifestyle where you don't react. However, reaching the 5D union is actually full of obstacles for many people, because they have gone through a lot of abuse in their childhood. A lot of you people are basically suffering from wounded inner child. The inner child has gone through a lot of trauma, has gone through a lot of pain, and has formed a lot of fear-based beliefs. Those are not actual beliefs, but they are formed because of programming, because of the world programming, I should say actually, and because of how you were raised. When you start getting into 5D union, you also realize that a lot of it is actually very good for you. Because when you start enjoying, and when you are able to decode the mystical universe that we live in, you feel that it was all worth it. Of course, it sounds easy when I say it, but it's not that easy. And yet I would like to tell you that even if it does not feel easy, you must go full on into it. You should just not stop. Once you get into it, don't stop. Try to do whatever you can to stay motivated in the Twin Flame Ascension journey. Now what I have done here is, I have created a unique Indian astrology reading for Twin Flamers. And you can book this reading using the PayPal link which is given in the description box. I have not yet shared it in the description box, but I would be sharing it. But I have already shared it in the community post section. But I want to explain it to you what exactly this reading is all about and why it would be interesting, or it would be good for you. It would be a booster. Because in my studies, I have realized that as per our astrology chart, now I know that in the Western world people follow the zodiac signs, but come to think of it, how can so many people who have the same zodiac sign experience the same phenomenon, same things happening to them? So Vedic astrology is basically a type of tool which requires every individual's information which is unique to that person. So if you take up this reading, I am saying this in the very beginning because I don't want you to first take up the reading and then tell me that, oh, I don't have this. Because I am not able to from India, keep refunding so many people if they cancel. So refunds are not possible for me. As soon as the reading is booked, the PayPal, it cuts away a fee. So it becomes like a hodgepodge situation. So you please read through it properly first. Before you take up anything with me, please go through the description box first. In case you need more clarity, then you can also take a tarot reading with me first and then decide what you want to do. Okay, that way there will be no confusion. Now, what I have realized in all these days that I've been working with so many people is that a fair amount of information also comes from our Kundali, which is our birth chart. So how Indians do it is, they need the date of birth, they need the time of birth, and they need the accurate location of birth. These are the three important pieces of information that you have to share with me. Without this, I would not be able to do this reading. In case you don't have any of this information, then you can go for the intuitive reading, which is tarot and intuitive reading. And so far, a lot of people have written to me, a lot of people have found really good results from that reading also. Obviously, we cannot please everyone. If somebody's habit is to crib and be negative, those people I cannot help. But every time someone writes back to me saying that, yeah, they feel a big change after the reading and they feel happy now, they feel more in control, or they feel more balanced, it's a good feeling. It also makes you feel that you are at least being useful to someone. And I always say the source is the doer. All the credit for all the channelings, the public channelings and the personal readings, the therapy sessions, everything, every credit, every piece of credit goes to source, and it goes to my masters who are literally doing this work. So I'm very much inspired to do this very unique type of reading. How is it different from other astrology readings? Is because personally I have learned so much about myself, my own self, during the twin flame experience, because twin flame experience is a unique experience. Everyone cannot have this experience. If you read my energy also, a lot of people would think it's a feminine energy. Okay, many people have told me that you look very feminine, and because of the combination of the planets, yes, I also have a feminine personality as per my combinations. Okay, but my astrology chart clearly tells me that I have a masculine energy, and it makes complete sense because I've been a runner for a good amount of time in my life, and the person I feel is my DM, he has a feminine energy. So feminine and masculine will always attract with each other, and it does not matter whether you are a man or a woman. And I have said this in so many of my channelings, that a woman can have masculine energy and a man can have feminine energy, and this does not mean that they won't be heterosexuals or there would be some change in their sexuality. That is not going to happen. But with each other, they are going to have a certain type of dance. They are going to behave in certain type of ways with each other specifically, you know. And they have also been born on planet Earth for a specific reason, and that is to help each other out to ascend. So if you think that your person could be a very manly man, you know, like a very Tarzan type of a guy, but you see, even Tarzan had many feminine traits, like he loved animals, he was a nurturer, he was very good with nature, he kept long blonde hair, you know. So certain qualities you cannot take out from people if they possess it. So in this astrology, Indian astrology reading, I think the best thing about this, according to me, is that it will be a combination of chakra oracle, it will be a combination of tarot, and it will be having the Kundalini chart that we discuss. But I would not be discussing everything because that's not required. It's not a typical astrology reading. It's not a typical gemstone type of astrology reading. This reading is majorly around your life purpose, your soul purpose. Why are you born on this planet? What is the reason why you're here? Which is what you need to know, right? And what is your spirit animal? Spirit animal also has a good amount of impact on our journey. Then what is your gun? Which means, are you Dev? Dev means, are you born as an angel, as an angelic energy? Are you Asur? Which means you have the demonic energy more, or you are born as a human. Now please understand that this Dev, Asur and human, which is a hybrid, it is depending on your horoscope also, but at the same time, some people who are born with Asur gun, these people can also have a lot of angelic energy in them, and for some reason they could be having this type of a gun. But technically, if they are a part of the ascension journey, they would be helping the ascensioners. In the story of Ramayana, we have a character like that called Vibhishan. So he was born as a Asur and he lived in Lanka with his brother Ravan, who was the demon lord. Vibhishan was extremely helpful in the victory of the battle between Ram and Ravan, because he helped them to kill all the demons before Ram and Ravan actually had a face-off, like a face-to-face war. Okay, so despite being a demon, he was like that, or born as a Asur. Then there was Mandodari, who was like that. And one of the biggest devotee of Lord Vishnu, one of the biggest chanter of Ram Naam was Prahlad. And Prahlad was actually the son of Hiranyakashyap, who was also a demon god, and he was a terror. He was a terror for the Devlok, people in Devlok, for all the angels. But he turned out to be the biggest devotee of Vishnu. So sometimes you can have Asurgan also, but then there are other planet, other combination and permutation, and which we need to see. And we also need to see what is your life purpose, what is your soul purpose. We'll also discuss what should you do in order to enhance your current life, and what is your partner's nature, behavior going to be like, or are you going to get love from your partner or not? If not, then what is your other areas, like how's your money, how's your business dealings, and things like that. Okay. And I will also take out one advice from the Chakra Oracle, because of course chakra therapy is one of my most sought after therapies, and also something that even I love to work on chakras, because without the chakra therapy, I don't think anyone can get into a 5D union. It's just impossible to get into a 5D union. And then we would also take one advice from tarot. So this unique Indian astrology reading would have all of these amazing information, all of these amazing piece of information, and it will give you good amount of clarity on how you should proceed ahead in your twin flame journey. Twin flame journey is a predestined plan, it's a predestined path, and it is a path of contribution and mission. And I have to say that we must thank all of the gods and goddesses, especially who were born in Treta during Ramayana, and who were born during Dwapar, which is the descending Dwapar and descending Treta, and all of them, because of what they did, because of the sacrifices they did, it would be easier for us to get into ascension, because ascension of planet Earth is connected to the ascension of twin flamers. When we ascend, planet will automatically ascend, because when we ascend, we naturally get aligned to our soul purpose over here, our mission work, automatically. But yes, it is difficult till that point in time. Okay, and once we do that, then next is how to do the mission work, the obstacles in the mission work. There will be a certain sense of joy. You will have a lot of fun actually, and every single day would be a new day for you, or a new experience for you, every single day, literally. Because you would be like curious, just like a child, curious, awakened, very content, very happy, and most importantly, you would be going through the feelings of unconditional love. Unconditional love is not about good and bad. Unconditional love is not about duality. Unconditional love is about unity, about singularity. So for some people, their soul purpose could also be to take planet Earth to a higher vibration. As simple as that, to take Earth towards the golden age. As per the download I have received, in another 80 years, the Earth would be into the golden age. So a lot of people are born right now specifically to help do that, achieve that goal. And you know, with all of this pandemic and all of the trouble that's happening in the planet, because in a simple logic, in the golden ages, in the Treta age and in the Dwapar Yuga, the age, the negative entities are at their lowest energy. In the dark ages, they are at the peak, and in golden ages, the positive energy is in their peak. Although both of them keep doing their work even when it's not their time, so that they remain active. For the twin flamer, it's very important to understand that this cycle of yugas and this cycle of life and death, it's very much connected to everything that happens on planet Earth, because planet Earth will keep going through this cycle. There is no end to it. It's a clock-like cycle. It will start from golden age, then it will go to Treta, then it will go to Dwapar, then it will go to the dark ages. From, if you look at the clock, then from 12 to 6, you know, that is one cycle, half cycle, and then from 6 to 12 again, right? So after the dark ages, we go into ascending ages. Okay, ascending ages, it's about upliftment of women and children, equality in all spheres of life, more of honesty, more of sincerity, more of truth, more of art, culture. Wealth is all over the place. Nobody is greedy for money. Nobody works for money. They work for inner peace. They work for abundance. So many good things happen at this time. But what happens, the bad thing is, or the difficult thing is, I won't say bad, but the difficult part is that during the dark ages, the demonic entities, they do so much work from their end, to keep the earth in dark energies, that the fumes are still there even during the ascending ages like Dwapar and Treta. The dark fumes are still there and they need to be cleared, and they can only be cleared when a push of energy happens. Okay, a push of energy from the ascensioners. So this is the logic behind twin flame work, and that's the reason why you need to know your complete plan over here. It's not like we take you to the future, but you get a good idea about so many things which you might not know otherwise. Alright, so as I said, you need 3 things: accurate date, time and location of your birth, and then only we can go ahead with it. So my friends, if you are looking for this reading, then please go ahead and book it. And once you do it, please let me know so that I can tell you the next steps. And all the very best, and enjoy. And as I keep saying, one love and peace out.